This is madness. I can't live like this. Hello friends, and welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Michaela, or you may know me as my veggie-loving alter ego if you follow my span as Broccoli Michaela. But either way, we're gonna have a really good time today. So, today, we are making carnitas. Now, I know you may be intimidated because carnitas seems like a really hefty thing to make, but it's actually really, really easy, it's super cheap, and it's great for meal prep. But unfortunately, we only have one pork shoulder. So I'm actually going to be showing you two different variations. So one is with chicken and one is with pork. So in my crock pot, I have 2 pounds of chicken breast.
Look at all those chickens.
If you don't want to use chicken and use pork, you can also use a 2-pound pork shoulder. So, all right, let's get into it. Okay, so into this pot, so everything goes into the pot. I don't like to do dishes. So like, why would I put it into like a separate bowl and mix it, you know? Like I know y'all don't want to do dishes either, so everything goes into the crock pot. So we're going to add 1 tablespoon of cumin. Okay. Then 1 tablespoon of either coriander or oregano. I don't have oregano today with me because I failed to get it from the store. I forgot. So we're using coriander today, but either work great. So throw that in there. Yeah. And then we have 2 teaspoons of chili powder and 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes. If you don't like spicy, you can do 1 teaspoon of chili powder and then 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. But I like things really spicy, you know? I like the feeling where like everything feels like it's going to burn off in your mouth and like your taste buds just don't exist anymore. Yeah, I like spicy. Okay, fun fact. And then we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, and then that's it, that's all the seasoning. See, super easy. The salt didn't come out of there. It's like stuck. Pretend that all went at the same time. Like I said in my last video, I don't actually have skills. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna mix this up and get it really nice and coated. Now you don't wanna just throw all of your seasonings in there and then just leave it. You wanna make sure everything is coated because that's gonna give you a nice crust when you actually go to make the carnita. So, I'm gonna mix that all up. Okay. Now if you're doing this with a pork shoulder, just put it all on top, turn it around, flip it a couple times, and then that's it. Okay, so now we're going to add our vegetables. So first, I'm going to add 1 whole small yellow onion. Now, can I cut this without crying? I don't know, because usually I do. When I'm at my parents' house, if I'm cutting onions, I literally make anyone else do it because like tears just flow to my eyeballs. You know, I actually hate cutting onions. I don't like it, but it tastes really good in food, so I do it anyway. Okay? So what I did there is I just cut the 2 ends off, and I'm just peeling the side. So that makes it a little bit easier. I don't think that's gonna fit in there. My plan has failed. It's fine, everything's fine, you know? Oh well. Okay, so then all you're gonna do is just slice it into kind of thin slices. Okay. I did it. I didn't cry. Good for me.
You had one job.
Been doing a lot of that lately, you know, because college. It's a very stressful time. Okay. But you're just gonna throw that on top. Okay. Ignore all these onion peels just floating around. Forgot to get the trash bag. Like I said, I forgot a lot of things today. It's fine, you know. Okay, so now we're going to add garlic. Now, I've seen a lot of people just buy already diced garlic from the store in the jar. You do not want that for this recipe because that has brine and you don't want that in your carnitas. And honestly, whole garlic, fresh, is a lot cheaper and it's really not that hard to cut, okay? But garlic, my friends, is key to this recipe.
Garlic is the fruitiest and the chewiest.
Okay, so to cut garlic, you just take your knife, okay, blade away from you, put it on top of the garlic, take the palm of your hand and just smash it. Okay, that's it. just don't cut yourself. That'd be bad. Okay, and then you're just gonna give a rough chop. And then this recipe calls for 4 whole cloves of garlic. I know it seems like a lot of garlic, but you got a lot of meat there, so do that 4 times over. You can also get these like, they're like little peeler rolly thingies that like take the like peel off for you, but I don't have one of those. So we're just gonna do it the old fashioned way. But see, that's not hard, you know? Just give it a little rough chop. We're not really dicing it here. We're just kind of like slicing it up. Because we really want all that garlic to infuse in carnitas. Okay? Now I got that. Put that on top. Okay. Now, for the jalapeno. I keep the seeds in my jalapeno because I like that nice kick. Oh, I feel the onion. It'll hit me afterwards. Hold on, guys. Kaylee, take that out. My eyes are killing me. All right, anyways. Okay, back to jalapeno. So, I feel like for anybody else making carnitas, you would want to take the seeds out, but I don't really do that because, you know, why not? Just I can't do anything today. Okay, Kaylee, take that out too. Okay, just remove seed. Okay, and this is honestly a really, really big jalapeno, so I'm just gonna use half because that thing was literally like a monster. So just slice it up real quickie. When you're cutting things, guys, always make sure to keep your hand close in like a little curved position, like a little claw. Otherwise, you could like get your fingers. Nobody wants that, you know? Nobody wants to go to the ER cutting vegetables. It's okay. Like this. Okay, so like the onions and everything, just gonna give them, oh my gosh. Okay. We can't function today. I can't function today. You know, do y'all ever have those days where it's just not happening? Is it just me? Tom, you ever have those days?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. It's like every day for me. Come on, Michaela, get your life together. We all know that's not happening.
I'm a little messed up.
Put the jalapeno into the pot. Okay. Now, very important. Wash your hands after you touch jalapenos. You rub your eye, you're done for. Don't do it. I've done it. Don't do it. So I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. We're gonna like cut that for a minute. We're not cut that. We're gonna like, you know, editing magic there because this is madness. I can't live like this. So now that I have all that in there, I'm going to add 1/2 cup to a cup, kind of just depending on your preferences for pineapple, of just regular cubed pineapple from the can. Okay, and then in this bowl, I have a juice from 1 orange. If you don't want to juice an orange, that's fine. I mean, I feel like it tastes better if you actually juice the orange, but if you don't want to, just use 1/2 cup orange juice. A juice from 1 lime, and then like 1/4 to 1/2 cup of pineapple juice from that can. So you pour that all on there. But that's it. So you're gonna put the lid on and cook it on high for 4 hours or low for 8 hours. You know, just let it chill, do its thing while you live your life. Okay, while the carnitas are cooking, here comes the little fun part. So if you thought we were just gonna have plain carnitas, you thought wrong. So we're putting slaw on these things because slaw is fun. So to make your slaw, you need about 1/2 cup of mayo and a tablespoon of Dijon mustard into a bowl. This is also really easy. The whole recipe is easy. Then you need a tablespoon apple cider vinegar. Okay, and then a juice from 1/2 of a lime. Okay, then you need some garlic powder. I don't measure when I make slaw, so just do it to taste. It's probably, in theory, about 1/2 teaspoon of each, but I actually don't know because, again, I have failed to prepare. And then you're gonna use about a 1/2 teaspoon of coriander. Okay, and then some salt and pepper. Crack some of that in there. This is just a basic slaw recipe, so you can use it for pretty much anything. But it's really good on carnitas. Okay, so then you just give that a whisk. Okay, and once that is combined, you just add in your slaw mix. Don't try to like grate your own like cabbage and stuff. Just get a slaw mix. It's so much easier. Don't do that to yourself. It's fine to do hacks, my friends. My gosh, I can't get this bag open. It's going everywhere. Ah! Screams of panic, screams of panic. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, and then, get the whisk out of there. Just gonna stir it up. Now, I like my slaw on the thicker side, but if you like a more runny slaw, you can always add some milk. But, yeah, that's pretty much done. So you're gonna wanna put that in the fridge and let it sit for a couple hours just to let things break down and get tasty. But yeah, that's it, your basic slaw recipe. Our carnitas are done out of the crock pot. This is actually the pork shoulder because I don't have time to wait 5 or 6 hours till that gets done. So, so once it is done, you're just gonna shred it. Now you don't wanna like super finely shred it. You just kinda wanna break it up into chunks. Now, here's the key though. You know your carnitas are done when it shreds really easily. If it's really hard to like shred it, then you need to cook it for longer. Okay. I feel like I'm horrible at shredding. Like, I didn't know shredding was a skill, but I don't have it. So, yeah. Now, and normally you would have a bunch of onions on here, but for the 500th time today, I forgot another onion. Y'all just ever have those days, you know, where you literally forget everything you're supposed to do? Yeah, today is that day. Okay, so shred it. Now you will have some parts though, like towards the like bottom of your roast. They're a little bit harder to shred because it's like really dark meat. So you'll have to give them like a little bit of assistance. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we are done shredding. So it should look like this. This honestly, if you're just eating it yourself, will last a long time. If you're feeding a family of 5, it won't go very far. In my house, no, we need 2 of these. So the drippings that were in the bottom of your crock pot, save those, because now you're gonna pour it on top. But save just a little bit. So like, I don't know, half cup, save half cup. Because we're going to put this in the broiler. What? Yes, yes. It's going in the broiler because we want the edges to just crisp up a little bit, but we don't want to dry out. So that's why we have to add the drippings. Okay, so it's gonna go into the broiler for 5 minutes. No longer than 5 minutes, because if you do, then it gets really dry and it's just, you know, not fun. So, put it in and watch it. Okay, put it on your top shelf in your oven and just let it go. Okay, so yeah, set your timer and then, yeah, so now we wait for 5 minutes. Our carnitas are done. Be very careful taking this thing out of the oven. You see that? Woo! Steamy. Oh my gosh. We're safe. Okay, so, okay, you can eat these with any tortilla you like. I have these healthy ones that I got at Target, but I don't just warm my tortillas. I like to give them a little char. Now if you have a gas stove, this is much easier because you can literally just put them on the like burner itself and give them a nice char. But I'm gonna use this stove real quick and I'm gonna set off the fire alarm. Thank you, Tommy, by the way, for the fire alarm. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my pan on high And literally just give them a quick little toasty. You don't have to do this, you can just put it in the microwave, but I'm extra. So. That's why I also don't like using convection stove, because then it takes so much longer to for a pan to heat up, you know? I could already had it done if I had a gas stove. But I'm not complaining, you know? But I'm just complaining. Okay. My skillet's already smoking and I'm scared.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
Okay. A little toasty. Okay. Ooh! I'm gonna start a fire over here. Oh, okay. Now we got one side toasty. If you live in an apartment, be careful. Be careful of this step. Okay, got one done. Y'all see that smoke? You see? This is a dangerous game we're playing here. Brandon's gonna get me. Maybe if I feed him a Carnita, maybe he won't get me. Okay. Ooh, I like when they puff. Okay, turn that off. Move your skillet. Let that air out. Okay. So now it's time to assemble. So I'm just gonna get coleslaw out of the fridge. It's been chilling. And a fork. And my tongs here. And we're going to make our carnitas. So I'm gonna pour the rest of this that we reserved over it just to kind of rehydrate it just a little bit. So kind of broiler. Then I'm gonna take tortillas. Down a little bit in there. Okay. Load up that tortilla. You know, you don't want a skimpy tortilla. Nobody wants that. Okay. Okay. Right. This one needs a little more. Just make a hefty tortilla. Okay. Now, add some slaw on top. If you have cilantro, it's also really good with cilantro on top, but I don't have any, unfortunately. Just throw some of that on there. Okay. Woo! I'm trying to do this in a nice fashion, and it's just not working. Okay, all right then. There you have it. Carnitas. Really easy, also really good for you, really tasty, but it's time to see if these actually taste good. Allison! I see her. She's coming. So Allison's gonna try these now. She's never eaten this, so I really don't know what she's
No, I mean, I've never had carnitas in general.
That's a terrifying thought.
Oh no, I wanted yours to be the first one I ever had.
Okay. All right, so let's get in on this. All right.
So you just go in like a
Yep.
taco?
Yep, she's going like a taco.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Right.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. That's really good.
It actually tastes good?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did it. All right, yeah, take your taco.
I'm just gonna,
All right. Well, okay, friends, that is it for this week. If you like this video, please tell your friends about it. Share it. Tell your coworkers, your neighbors, your pets, your friends, you know, anybody you just randomly see. Also, if you like it, please subscribe to the channel so we can create more content, you know. Also, follow me on all these Instagrams, like the 500. Follow me on this one, and then follow BCM over here. So, until next time, bye!